Hello, Virgos. Thank you, Virgos, so much for joining me for this September love reading. Now, this is general energy, and it, of course, will roll over into October as I am now doing monthly readings at the beginning of the month and love readings in the middle of the month. And you know, like I always say, there are different clocks on the other side. Alright, so thank you so much for taking time out to watch this video. I appreciate each and every one of you very, very, very much. I appreciate your subscriptions, your thumbs up, and you know, if you'd like a private reading, psychicjenb.com, reach out to me there. For those of you who I have recently read for, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. It is always fun. I love helping other people, and that's why I do these free readings. So, this is love reading. I will do one for singles, and I will do one for, of course, the Virgos that are in a relationship. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. In the highest vibration, love and light, please give me positive insight for Virgo singles. What do they need to know about love? All right, for you guys, we're doing layouts that I do for private readings. It is for singles, it's the way to desire. So where you are, where you'd like to be. Very interesting. What? And how to get there. Every card is reversed. So I'm getting that you guys are coming to the end here. Coming to the end of your dry spell, as it were. For some of you, again, this is general energy. So for general energy, it really is about trying to give you as many examples as possible, as I'm not connecting just with one person's energy. Excuse me. Wow. So this is interesting, to say the least. You know, it's either you are newly single, you've come to the end of a relationship, or you're coming to the end of being single. But I'm going to read this as we're coming to the end of being single. So, where you are, the Son of Wands reversed. So, that's a knight in the regular Waite-Smith deck. And, of course, the reverse cards normally for the court cards. Hello, sorry, I saw a post there, but it faded away pretty fast. These represent archetypes, and we're seeing both of them reverse. So it's not the best of themselves, but as being an intuitive reader, and there is no wrong way to read tarot cards, I feel like you're trying to abandon, Virgos, your narrow-minded thinking. And you're trying to find how to fit in. Because you've been, you know, Virgos, you guys can have tunnel vision, all right? You can have tunnel vision. You can get your eye on the prize, and then you're only thinking about that, and you're not looking around here. And I feel like you're trying to step out of that box that you've put yourself in. You're trying to step out of this box and be more open. Because although it's reversed, Pentacles, that represents earth signs. You guys are an earth sign. Wow. Yeah, your current life just isn't working for you. And you're wanting to change that. And I feel like, God, and look at all of these court cards. So we have the Son of Wands, the Father of Swords, the Mother of Swords. Okay, so I have to, go. I know this is general energy, but I'm going with there's a lot of people here surrounding this situation, making you feel as though that it's just not working, or there were too many, you felt like there were too many people in your love life that you had. So I feel like the mother and the father of your significant other that you just broke up with just had their nose in your business all the time. And if this is you're single right now, it's like your mother and your father are just they have so much influence over you. And of course our parents do. Our parents have a large influence over us. But it's like their influence is just wearing you down. And you need to break away from their influence. You need to break away from it to really be you. It's not fitting your lifestyle anymore to have your mom and dad tell you what to do. Or to have somebody else's mom and dad tell you what to do, when to get married, what kind of car to buy. You're ready to get away and get on your own, establish your own roots, make it you versus a little bit of everybody else. You've been trying to be perfect for everybody else for so long, and it's time for it to be perfect for you, because Virgos, I know that perfection is very important to you. Being perfect is very, very, very important to you. Okay, so just the archetypes. Father of Swords reversed, vindictive, lashing out at people. Mother of Wands reversed, domineering. So I feel like they've beat you down so much that they possibly don't even know they're doing it. They possibly don't even know what they're impressing on you. It's like they've set your goals for yourself, and the goals are just so high. Okay, and I just got a little dizzy. So it's like just negative vibes here. So I need to push it back just a little, guys. All right. And you are ready to get away from those negative vibes. You were ready to get away from your partner's negative vibes, their parent and your partner's parents. And now you're ready to get things going how you need them to be. You need to shape them and build them and carve them and mold them the way you need them to be. And that's what you're working on right now. You're finding that inner strength. So I'm going to flip this around for you. All right? Karma, don't get mad at me for flipping it around for them. I'm flipping it around for them because I feel as though they need to, Virgo singles, you all need to be reminded that you do have that inner strength. You're Virgos. All right? You're tough. You got this. All right? Don't be insecure. Don't let these archetypes make you see the worst in yourself. Don't let these archetypes make you feel bad about yourself. Okay? Now you guys definitely need an oracle card. Virgo singles. Nice. Virgo singles. Virgo singles. Okay, so I did just get an image of you carrying a burden on your shoulders. Like you just feel so weighed down, or you have felt so weighed down by other people. You're just wanting to get away from them and just really, build your own house, build your own journey. So getting to know each other. But in this situation, I feel it's like you're getting to know yourself again. You're getting to know yourself again. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. But you're needing to meet your own needs. You're needing, singles, Virgos, you guys are needing to love yourself and grow a relationship with yourself. And that's very, very important. And you guys can do this, okay? So this is, wow, amazing. Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. So what I feel as though is that you need to focus more on being grateful for the little things. And that being grateful for the little things will help you be more accepting of the big things. Because you are being so hard on yourself right now. You feel so, I hate to say the word worthless, but that's what I'm hearing. You just feel so bummed and negative about yourself. But you need to be grateful for yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to be happy of all your successes, no matter how big or small they are. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstanding in every situation. You're being reminded to have faith. We go through the downs so that we can be grateful for the ups. Tragedy helps us appreciate harmony and helps us want to maintain harmony. As a soul, we're here to grow, we're here to learn, we're here to build our knowledge banks of what it's like to be alive. And part of that is the ugly part. And being strong and getting through it is what we're here to learn. How to be strong and how to get through it. All right, Virgos that are in a relationship. So we're going to do the light and the dark of your relationship. So what you're seeing, what you're focusing on, all the good things in your relationship. The dark is what's in your shadow. So the light and the shadow. The shadow is what we don't want to look at, what we don't want to see. And please keep in mind, positive things can be in our shadow. But for this reading, all of these cards will be in the upright and all of these cards will be in the reverse, which is kind of tough since you just had all of your other cards in reverse. For the singles, I just feel like the Virgo singles are going through a lot. Love light, please give us positive. What do Virgos in a relationship need to know? Virgos in a relationship. September 30th, beginning of October. Virgos in a relationship. Whoa. Whoa. There's something that needs to get out for you guys. I feel like it's going to be short and sweet, whatever it is. All right. What do Virgos in a relationship need to know about their shadow side? Virgos in a relationship. What do they need to know about their shadow? You gonna be all right, Jim? My dog just let out the biggest sigh. That makes me sad for you guys. All right. Maybe it's just for him. I think he's still mad at me for clipping his toenails today. Whoa. Mother of Wands. And Son of Wands to go with your King of Wands. So, I mean, because you guys are all Virgos. So you are all kind of feeling the same energy here. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, proud, confident, kind, and logical. So the Six of Blades would be the Six of Swords. So you have this proud confidence about you. Like you have been working on something, achieving something, providing for your family. You're doing, you know, you're Virgos. You're work, 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 work. And you feel like your work is paying off for your family for sure. Okay. So, being stuck. So you're not looking at the fact that even though you're working hard and you're putting in all of this effort, you're still stuck. Okay. Beautiful. So we do have the beginning of the journey. We have the Ace of Wands. These are both beginning cards. So the Ace is the first in their suit. The Fool is the first in the major arcana at the beginning of his journey. You know, in the end, he has learned, he's traveled the world and he has learned, but at the beginning he's new and he's fresh. And you know, I think that you just want to see the fact that you've been working hard and you're helping your family, but you're not wanting to see that you're still stuck. That, you know, I feel like even though you have all these little wins, which you should appreciate, and that's good, the bigger picture, you're just really not looking at it right now. You know it's there, you know it's looming. This isn't really hiding from you. You know it's there. You know, you say you need $1,000, but you only have 10. Well, 10's a victory, but don't spend that 10. If you want 1,000, you know, you're going to have to keep saving those 10s. But there is some opportunity here. There is opportunity and growth and knowledge. You know, I do like that Ace of Wands. I do. I like it, and you know, it's really about opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. Opportunity of fulfillment. Okay. So, looks, you know, and it's quite possible there is a water sign here, the King of Cups. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Pisces are your match. And this is general energy. So, it could be the King or the Queen here. And this is a kind, generous person who is thoughtful and considerate of your feelings, who buys you little gifts, who does all those little sweet romantic things, because that's that archetype. It's a sweetness. It really, really is. And it's just kind of like this blind love where they're willing to do anything for you, even though even though they're willing to work for you. They're willing to do things for you because that's what they do. Wow, 2 6s and the Hierophant. Okay, so I know, Virgo, that your card is the Hermit card. But I really feel like you guys, because you guys are so kind of straight and narrow and conventional, and that's why you're drawn to water signs, because they are, you know, always flowing and changing, and they're able to change you and help you have more fun. So I kind of feel like he's representing you right now. Yeah, but he's in the dark here, so he does represent sometimes businesses, loans. So the man, basically, he's the man. He is, and I don't mean he's the man. I mean, he's the man. Okay. He's got the power over everything. He's the head of the company, the CEO. He's educated. He is all of these things. And why is he talking here? Wow. So then we have the Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen and the King. And like I said, this could be representing both. So I'm really feeling as though that you're in a relationship with another water sign. That being said, it could be their sun, moon, or rising. But somebody has a lot of water in their chart. But This is general energy, so we're just going to look at those archetypes that I spoke about before. So generous, kind, loving, emotionally supportive, but in the reverse, someone who's dependent and overly emotional, cries all the time, someone who you're the only one working, they're not working right now. They're very dependent on you right now. So I feel as though you're in this relationship with somebody who is a wonderful person, but perhaps they're not able to pull their weight right now, whatever the circumstances may be. No judging. They could be looking for a job and they're just not able to find it, or they could be starting their own business and it's just not kicking off, or lots of things like this could be happening. I don't feel as though it's a lack of support, because we have the Two of Swords in the positive, in the light. I feel like this is a blind love, that no matter what, they love you and you love them, or you're ignoring the fact, you're not dwelling on the fact that they're not able to bring that security in that you're bringing in, and you're accepting of that. You're willing to deal with that because you love them no matter what, and you're supporting them no matter what. And that is really, really, really great. Oh, man. 2 6s. That kind of kills me, though. All right. So, you're working hard. You're doing the right thing. Delayed gratification. 6 of Wands. Delayed gratification. All right, so I'm going to give you an example of maybe you want to buy a house. So you're working to save money, but you're not saving it. You're spending it. You're not keeping it in your bank like you should. You need to get a loan, but you're not pursuing that either, because you're Virgos and you are notoriously procrastinated. You're in a state of procrastination, Virgos. I'm laughing because obviously I know some Virgos. In this constant state of procrastination, and you're really not getting anywhere. And I feel like you're focusing on your family, you're focusing on your significant other, trying to provide for them, trying to give them what they want, but you're dragging your feet on something else, and you're turning your back, pretending like, oh, I don't need to go get a loan. We can just stay here and live in this little house. We don't need a big house. And your family keeps getting bigger, your family keeps growing, you have larger needs, first world problems. You have larger needs that need to be met. Okay. So this is about meeting needs all the way around. This is about meeting needs. You are meeting the little needs, but you're ignoring the larger need. And by ignoring the larger need, not filling that larger cup, by just focusing on the little cups, you're not, you know what I mean? You need to take all those little cups and fill up the big cup. Fill up that larger need. And it's really awesome that you're going that extra distance to fulfill the smaller needs, but it's the larger need that needs focused on, that you're not focusing on, you're procrastinating on. But I feel like there's lots of love. You really love this person, or this person really loves you, and that's why you guys are together, because there is love and respect for each other. All right. You know what? Do I have these out already? I do. I'm going to pull you guys the romance angels. Whoa. Okay. That was weird. All right. Let me get these grounded. I haven't used these in a while. Like them to get too folded over. And the highest vibration of love and light, please give us positive insight for Virgos in a relationship. Virgos in a relationship. New beginnings, new adventures, possibly rekindling of the romance. Again, you're focusing on the small, not the large. But you do need to lay a foundation. Just don't take too much time. See how much more information comes to me when I'm shuffling cards? I guess Spirit just likes to distract me with card shuffling. You do need to lay a foundation if you're going to build a home. So you do have to start out small and work in pieces to get to the larger home. And we're using this as an example. So you have to lay the foundation. Then you have to get the the plumbing ready. You have to get the oh my, for crying out loud, I should know all this. I watch enough home improvements and home building TV shows. Then you have to get, so the foundation, the plumbing, the structure. Then you have to put up the drywall. You have to insulate. You have to put up the outside of the house. You need to lay the flooring. You need to put in the shelves. I mean, there's a lot of work for that bigger picture. Just make sure you're not focusing on one thing for too long. You know, cement for your foundation only needs 24 to 48 hours to cure. Don't wait a week, because then you're delayed 5 days moving forward as far as in putting the electricity in and doing all, wiring the house. So again, give the small details focus, but don't over focus on them to procrastinate the building of the larger picture. Whoa, okay. Whoa. So I don't read these reversed, but this one came up reversed. Seems to be the only one reversed, so I'm going to go with it. It's going to be the opposite meaning. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I see that you're working hard for this other person, but what are you doing for yourself? Okay? You're working hard for the other person. You're putting that time in. You have this blind love for them. You're just working, but you need to make sure that you're getting it back too. That they're loving you too. They're doing little things for you as well, which I feel as though if it is a water sign, they probably are. If they're not, there's some red flags and you need to ask yourself why. Work on your partnership. So if, say you are working 2 jobs, or you're working extra hours, because again, I know you guys like to work, and remember, this is a general energy reading, so you have to hear it for yourself. Okay. Then you're not really spending time with them. No matter how much you love them, no matter what you're putting in for them, the work that you're doing for them, are you spending time with them? You know, you're bringing home the bacon, but are you bringing home flowers with the bacon? You know, are you doing those little things? Are you rubbing their feet? Are you thanking them for getting the dishes done or feeding the dogs, kind of thing? You want to make sure that you're also there in present, not just thinking that going out and earning for them is going to make them happy. Because as an earth sign, that's what you want to do. As a Virgo earth sign specifically, you see earning and building, like meeting those small needs. So you just need to make sure you're meeting those emotional needs, not just the financial needs. And then codependency is reversed. Again, I don't have any idea why this is reversed in the deck. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. It's reversed here. So we do see that you have somebody possibly depending on you right now. But I don't feel as though it is in a codependent relationship. I feel like this other person is trying to find a job, is trying to pull their weight and do their share, build their business. They're there for you. They're not just sitting on the couch twiddling their thumbs. They are trying to put in effort too. All right. So you want to make sure that although you're being successful right now and you're carrying the financial weight, that they are there as they're still there too. They're still doing their part too. And you just need to say thank you. And that's the thing, is when you say thank you, they're going to say thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. It's about the emotional part, not just the financial part. Thank you, Virgos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This Saturday on my podcast, Psychic Divination Hour, I'm having a wonderful guest, legendary psychic Bernice Golden. Psychic Divination Hour on Spreaker. I believe the link is below. Please check it out. She is amazing, and I can't wait to hear her do mediumship readings for everybody. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, buy flowers when you stop at the grocery store for butter.